against any law. There is no way any government will unleash its own military to kill their citizens, and you tell me that somebody is going to support that. No, it is only that many people don't know their right. That's why Nigeria have taken advantage of that to kill many people for many years. Thousands of people have been killed. Today, northern Nigeria, they are ravaging the villages. The terrorists are sacking and burning entire villages, and there is no military there because the military is already part of them. All they do now is to send their own legitimized terrorists in uniform to Biafra land to do the job for them. But I thank Chukwuka Biama that the Biafra Liberation Army, the Defense Force of Biafra, have surprised them. They thought it is by JC, Oboro JC Naba, or System Naba. Today, I am very, very proud of the Biafra Defense Force. I'm very proud of the Biafra resistance fighters. The way they are neutralizing these terrorists is something that we are going to write in the book, and our children will read about it. How they stood gallantly, defended our land, and neutralized criminals and terrorists who come to kill us.
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are welcome to this YouTube channel. This is the Biafran channel, people of love, the Biafra movement, the great land of Biafra. Now, Simon Ekpa, oh God, Simon Ekpa is a messiah in Biafra land. Simon Ekpa have revealed a lot that is happening in Lasso Rock. Even you that is in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria don't know the kind of secret this man has. He said it. He has somebody that is closer to TINIBU than any other person in Lasso Rock. That means he has a secret mission in Lasso Rock. Now, he has said a lot about the health of TINIBU. He dares TINIBU now to come out and make a live broadcast. TINIBU is down. Shatima is down. And all these things happened in the month of October. Believe me, Biafra is coming come 2nd of December. And the Biafrans in diaspora will help us get this freedom. Will help us get liberated from the zoo. TINIBU is down. No, let me not talk much. Now, listen to what Simon Ekpa said about TINIBU. This is Simon Ekpa's direct message to TINIBU. This direct message to TINIBU that shocked us Rock. Now, listen as you subscribe.
Of what is going on with the caliphate and those who say that Biafrans cannot leave. Those who say that Biafra will not come. Over their dead body, they will all die and Biafra will come. I want you people to understand this evening that the criminal in Lasso Rock, the drug lord in Lasso Rock, is now a walking corpse. When I was responding, I told them that Yorubas, prominent so-called Yorubas, have always getting killed by the Nigeria state. Either they died in prison, or kill them by injection, or they assassinate them on their way to somewhere. It has always been like that in the history. The only difference is that this particular drug lord called TINIBU is not a Yoruba man. I have said this several times, and I have waited for them to challenge that particular claim. He is from Guinea. He came to Nigeria because Nigeria was then a safe haven for criminals, just like it is today, even worse. TINIBU was pushing drugs for Ibrahim Babangida. He was one of the cartel that the Nigeria army then used. You know, they used a lot of people that made money in those days. They were all into drugs. Babangida was the head of the cartel. So when you carry drug to Murtala Mohammed Airport, you have a cover-up by those at the airport. Once it comes from the military, Supreme Council of the military, whatever they call it then, nobody takes you. Their connection, the cartel connection, run across entire Africa to Europe, Asia, America. And so they were highly connected. So TINIBU was one of those that were used by the military administrators to push drugs. They manipulated their way to make him a Nigerian. They made sure they sponsored him with their power. He became a Lagosian. From Lagosian, become the governor. Every step of the way has been with impunity. TINIBU life is example of impunity. And then what he did was to begin to empower people that are around him. So nobody asks questions. He began to fix them. And whenever he empowers you, you owe him a duty. The duty is never to betray. So he used the opportunity to empower the people. I don't know whether it's an empowerment. Of course, it's a corruption empowerment. Give people that doesn't merit positions without merit. Just like you see this criminal in Lagos. These are the kind of people, he empowers criminality. And then he began to build his political empire. Every military personnel in Nigeria then knows him. When Abacha came, was this Abacha when he ran away from Nigeria? Was because they know him very, very well because he was not a military personnel. So when that particular president came, the military dictator, he ran away to exile. He did not run because he has one status or another. No, he ran away because they know he was their drug bed. It was the drug bed of many military personnel then, and he ran to exile. He said he doesn't believe in Nigeria. Everybody saw the news. Anyway, I'm not here to tell this story. What I'm here to inform Biafrans and those who love us is that the oppressors, the killers, those who are butchering our people, thinking that they have power, they are going down. As I'm talking to you today, they have injected the idiot and he can no longer walk. I raised the alarm. People thought I was joking. Of course, Biafra knows I doesn't joke when it comes to information like that. They poisoned the idiot. I also exposed the coup. They wanted to kill him. They wanted to kill many prominent men. And you know what? I exposed them, and because of that, those plotting the coup re-strategize and change their plan. The reason I will continue to bust them because the time that kind of thing can happen is not yet. We control what happens in Nigeria. We will push them and show them where to fall. So I have come this evening with an emergency information so that the coup plotters and the enemies, those enemies surrounding the criminal, the drug lord, will see how to revive him. And I doubt if they will revive him. You can imagine where the wife is the one controlling Asorok. The wife is the one telling who is going to come there and who is not going to come there. And she think that those people that they are surrounding themselves in their place there, they are happy. Nobody is happy with the woman. The reason I'm mentioning this today is so that I will scatter this plan, and the next plan I will not, because I know before they will regain themselves, re-strategize again, it will take time. I want everything they are going to do, let it be on October. From October, not now. So the woman called Remi TINIBU, is that her name? The wife of this drug lord is the one controlling the presidency. And none of the Northerners are happy with her. Of course, they will not tell them. Shetima is not happy. The caliphate is not happy because the woman is controlling what is happening in Nigeria today. So they decided to call it a day and decided to bar the idiot and poison him, took him a very good injection. Today, he is lying very critically ill. And I challenge them. If they say that what I'm saying is lie, let TINIBU make video. Let them come on national television and call TINIBU, even on the phone. Let the stupid Nigerians hear him. He can't talk. And all of a sudden, they release a statement. They release statement. They say TINIBU can no longer go to, what is it called? They say the Minister of Foreign Affairs to now represent President TINIBU at U.S. Africa Summit. Complete rubbish. And then they went ahead to say Vice President Kashim Shettima, who was originally scheduled to represent the president, was unable to make the trip following a technical fault. Which technical fault? With his aircraft, forcing him to make a detour to the device of the presidential air fleet. Now, if the flight of the terrorist Shettima has a fault, which flight is the Minister of Foreign Affairs going to use to go to the same journey? Does he have a UFO? If actually that the terrorist Boko Haram Shettima was scheduled to go to that place, even if the plane developed fault, he will go with the same plane that this minister is going to use to go to that place. And I tell you, there is a technical fault in the plane. Government of lies, propaganda. But this time around, I am here to punch all the tires. We will not give you people breathing space. So I want the whole world to know that this man in Asorok cannot survive. I'm telling you, because the poison they gave him was a very strong one and he's very weak. He can't talk, he can't walk, He can't do anything. Who knows whether he don't buy safe? I will still bring the news if it happen. Believe me, I will be the first person that will announce it. Because Bible, which I believe, told us, suffer the witch and wizard not to live. These people are worse than witches and wizards. That's why we'll continue to pray to our God to make sure all of them die either by this poison that they have injected him or by the natural call, which is very close to him. You can't kill Biafrans and expect to enjoy peace. It's not possible. We follow you.
So you can see everything he said about TINIBU. Because I don't understand a country whereby a president and a vice president would keep traveling. Every week they are traveling. What are they traveling for? Those medical attentions, those medical aids you are going to seek outside, why can't you bring in those medical aids to your country? It's very, very shameful. That is why the Biafrans need to be very, very wise this period. There is a lot of technologies now to dictate and fight for our freedom. With social media, we can be able to spread all this information so that the whole world will realize what is happening in Southeast. And that is how we'll keep spreading this information, because my brother, my sister, believe me, the only solution to Nigerian problem is division. The only solution to Nigerian problem is division. We need to be divided from these people. We have no cultural lineage. We have nothing to do with these particular zoo people. Look at, it was reported yesterday that the largest trailing camp of the Zoo Republic Army have been taken over by terrorists. But if you see the kind of thousands of armored tankers they bring into Southeast just to fight the People's Army. So what are you fighting for in Southeast? Why are you trying to destroy Southeast? The high rate of insecurity in Southeast is still caused by you people. So what is your gain in destroying Southeast? You bring in your thousands of armored tankers to fight the People's Army. But look at what is happening in the lot. Some local government in Sokoto have been taken over by these particular bandits. People now pay tax. People pay tax in the lot to these bandits. They can invent even any military barracks in the zoo. They can be invaded by these particular people. They don't have any say when it comes to bandits, but it's only in Biafra land they have say. Look at the types of checkpoints they have in Biafra land. Some of these checkpoints, before you pass, you have to raise up your hand. My people, for how long will we continue to live this way? We, the true Biafrans that know what we are fighting for, we keep asking this question every day, every day. For how long will we keep living this way? Because the zoo is sinking. This is just the second year of this drug lord called TINIBU. This is just a second year. We still have more 6 years ahead, because definitely he is going to win again. So for how long are we going to keep watching and looking at these people destroy the life of our children? For how long? We need to stand up. We need to make sure that come the 2nd of December, we will have a different reason to fight these people. That is why the Biafra in diaspora are bringing this war from far away. Because if you bring this war internally, my brothers, my sisters, nobody is ready for world war now. Nobody is ready for that type of war. But through dialogue and through spreading this information and letting the whole world know, look at how these people are marginalizing this kind of people. Look at how they are treating a particular tribe in this zoo country. That is why we will keep spreading these informations. Now, Southeast have turned into a war zone. Nobody comes back again. Why? What is causing this insecurity? Why can't this particular zoo government, why can't these particular politicians come together and go and meet this drug lord? Tell him, my brother, release this Mazla Decalo. If you release Mazla Decalo, you bring more peace. You bring more unity to the people of Biafra. What are you keeping him there for? What are you keeping him there for? The more you keep him there, the more the high rate of insecurity keep going up. Keep going up. For how long would they keep killing your soldiers? For how long would they keep killing your military men? For how long would they keep killing your police? This is the people's army. No matter what you do, freedom will come. Stay tuned for more video. Thanks.